Bowden Francis on the mound for the Blue Jays today. The Blue Jays winning 3-0 on Tuesday night, 14-0 last night.
2-2 to Tatis leading off.
And that's there. Got a lot of the plate, and Francis gets Tatis.
First strikeout of the afternoon for Francis. One down here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Luis Arraez.
He got jammed and hits a little soft liner to second, 2 down.
He got that ball in on the hands of Luis Arraez, one of the toughest things to do.
Back to the fastball, and it's in the air to shallow left center.
And it's a quick and tidy 1-2-3 top of the first for Bowden Francis. No score, Padres and Blue Jays.
Stephen Kolek.
28-year-old making his fourth start. Nice ERA, 2.33.
Cronenworth handles that one with a plum, 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning.
Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that's a nasty looking Michael King sinker right there for his first strikeout of the day.
Woo! Hey, whoa.
That'll do. Wow. 1, 2, 3, bottom of the first inning.
Thank you.
And Varsho cannot believe it. Couple of 1, 2, 3 first innings for Stephen Kolek and Bowden Francis. No score after one here in Toronto, and Jackson Merrill will lead it off. Merrill wasting no time, gets a hanging curveball and bangs it up the middle for a leadoff single. Good to see for Jackson Merrill, just his second hit of the series.
Jess, I think the story of this streak really has been twofold. One, the guys outscored 32-3 in this 5-game skid, but also the inability right now to hit with runners in scoring position. Obviously, we'll get a chance for a table being set here with Jackson Merrill having just singled, though, for Gavin Sheets. So opportunity here knocking as he drives one deep to right, Jess.
Yeah, he knocked it all right. He knocked it right on out of here. A 2-run homer for Gavin Sheets. And the Padres break through. Another home run allowed by Bowden Francis. And this one a moonshot. 2-0 San Diego in the second.
He gets on a four-seamer, and did you see the reaction of the dugout? I mean, that tells you everything. Yeah, team's been struggling. Whack.
That'll prompt a mound visit from Ruben Niebla, with the Blue Jays coming up with 2 singles and a walk out of the first 4 batters this inning.
And the base is going to be loaded for the Blue Jays. Former Astro and Guardian traded here in January. And he hits that one sharply to Iglesias. That's a 1. That's a 2. And Stephen Kolek gets his ground ball double play.
Stephen Kolek rolling up the ground ball, 6-4-3. He escapes the bases loaded jam.
Tyler Heineman digging in as we get going in the bottom of the third.
Pulls one through the right side, a base hit.
You can't overlook what Tyler Heineman has done for this team.
And now Bichette will send one into right field for a base hit. And the Blue Jays have the first 2 men on. Here's Dalton Varsho, who was called out on strikes in the first, a pitch that he didn't like. Pulls one to the right side. It's off the glove of Sheets and into right. Heineman in to score, Bichette to third, and Varsho slides into second. It's 2-1.
Blue Jays score on another Padres miscue in this inning. That ball was bounding towards Jake Cronenworth. Sheets way off of first base. The first baseman went for it, and he didn't field it clean.
So it is 2-1, second and third, 1 out. And now here's Barger trying to do some damage. Line drive, left field, base hit. Bichette in to score. The second hit of the game already for Barger, and he's tied the game.
Now he's hitting like a cleanup hitter.
Ball and a strike to Nathan Lucas, who hit a home run yesterday. And he hits that one sharply. Cronenworth able to get to it, and that will end the inning. The Jays get a couple.
Kolek keeps the damage to a minimum.
So Jackson Merrill, a lead single in the second, now a lead single here in the fourth. 3-2 again, pitch 10, and Sheets hammers it in the air deep to right field. Lucas is back at the wall, and he makes the catch. Gavin Sheets got him once, almost got him twice, but that's out number 1. Merrill will tag in advance. So now runners on the corners and 2 away. It'll be left up to Jose Iglesias.
A roller to short, charged by Bichette, and they got him.
Good working back into the inning by Bowden Francis after giving up the hit and the walk. He strands a pair.
And that is ball 4. So a lead walk here in the top of the 4th inning.
Line to right, a base hit for Heineman. He's 2 for 2. Clase up to second. So the Blue Jays are threatening again here in the 4th. Top of the order, Bo Bichette. Lined into center, a base hit. Clase is getting the wave and will beat the throw to the plate. The Blue Jays take the lead.
The Blue Jays lead 3-2 thanks to Bo Bichette's RBI single.
So a run in, and still a couple of guys aboard, only 1 out as Guerrero is hit by a pitch.
The last thing that Stephen Kolek wants to do is put another Blue Jay on the bases.
Last night, Dalton Varsho, he cleared the bases with his 4th career grand slam.
That is out towards right center field. Jackson Merrill makes the catch. Tracks it down. Wow. It'll get Heineman home, but could have been way worse. And a great rangy play by Jackson Merrill.
It'll be a sac fly for Varsho to make it a 4-2 game.
Got him. Kolek comes up with a strikeout when he needs it to end this 4th inning.
2 runs on 2 hits, 2 runners left.
Yariel Rodriguez with a fist pump, as he should. He strikes out the side, including one of the hardest to punch out in the game. He gets a rise to end the inning.
Stephen Kolek out there to begin the bottom of the 6th inning. As recently as the 4th. Didn't look like he'd still be out there at this point, but did a good job buckling down in the 5th.
Swung on a missed strike 3. Got it. Heineman down on strikes. 5 strikeouts on the afternoon now for Scott Kolek.
Got him.
Good breaking ball right there. Nice slider.
Back-to-back Ks for Kolek.
Seems to really be settling down here after having some troubles in the 3rd and the 4th.
Guerrero after the first pitch. That'll back Manny all the way up to the outfield grass. He makes a play, and Stephen Kolek.
Nice, clean, quick 1-2-3 inning.
So it is Jose Iglesias. 3 for 5 in his career against Green. Couple of singles and a double. And Iglesias hard hit up the middle into center field. A 2-out single in the 7th. First Padre hit since the lead single by Merrill in the 4th. And a tying run will come to bat here.
Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. Heineman's throw is in plenty of time. Tyler Heineman doing it on both sides of the ball here today as he throws out Iglesias.
Barger 5 out of 11 in the 3 games thanks to a couple of knocks here today, including a game-tying RBI single back in the 3rd inning.
Hit high in the air, deep left field. Hayward back at the warning track, at the wall, and it's off the top of the fence. Barger into second base with a stand-up double that just barely missed going out.
So 2 outs. Matsui's got his lefty-lefty matchup here now with Lucas. Right to Iglesias. That should end the 7th inning, and it does. On to the 8th.
Yuki gives up a double, but he strands him there. No runs, a hit, 1 runner left.
Base is empty. 2 away for Luis Arise. Got that 8-game hitting streak on the line here, 0 for 3. A rare strikeout in his last AB. Slices that one the other way. A fair ball and a 9-game hitting streak. Arise with a pair of extra base hits yesterday, and he's got a 2-out double here in the 8th inning. So the Padres will bring the tying run to the dish against Jimmy Garcia here in the 8th.
Machado lifts it to shallow center, sprinting in Straw, going back out Clement. Ernie Clement makes the over-the-shoulder grab to end the inning. That's a Gold Glove finalist making a big play in shallow center, and a scoreless inning for Garcia.
Second time Clase has walked today. He's been on base 3 times. And as we've discussed, a real deal stolen base threat over there if the Jays want to try and get aggressive with this 2-run lead. Straw squares, pops it up. Machado into foul territory, gets there to make the catch. Rangy from Manny Machado, and out number 1 here in the 8th. And he bunts towards third base. Nicely done. Reynolds cuts in front of Machado and makes a strong throw for the 2nd out.
That was a seed that he threw to first base.
That's another fielding opportunity for Sean Reynolds. A little bit of a bobble, but no worries, and he makes the play to end the inning.
And now Jeff Hoffman on for the 9th. The bullpen so far today, 4 scoreless innings, 2 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts.
And he works a leadoff walk here in the 9th inning.
Patience.
Down by 2, not trying to do too much.
Yep.
So here's Gavin Sheets, who has driven in the only 2 Padre runs today. Sheets hits that one really well out to deep right center field. Gavin Sheets has done it again. His second 2-run homer of the day, and the Padres have tied it here in the 9th. 3rd career 2-home run game for Gavin Sheets, and this one a big one.
Padres get a pair to keep this game going, but Hoffman retires 3 in a row to at least keep it at 4-4 and give the Blue Jays a chance to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. 4-4, facing the heart of the Blue Jay order. Guerrero hit high, deep center field. Merrill back at the warning track, makes the catch. 1 out. That got close.
Clement takes high and a 4-pitch walk. So all of a sudden, something big time brewing for the Jays. Back-to-back 2-out walks. And a potential winning run in scoring position for Nathan Lucas. In the air to right field, Fernando Tatis will get there. And on to the 10th inning in Toronto. Arise doubled in his last at-bat. Desperately trying to get a hit here with a man in scoring position. And Arise lines it into left center field, a base hit. Iglesias can come home to score. And the Padres are back in front. It's 5-4. Their first hit with a runner in scoring position in far too long. And Robert Suarez, the closer, on to try and do just that.
8 days rest. Last time he was out there, 8 days.
They need 1 to tie, 2 to win it here in the bottom of the 10th. Into center field, a base hit. Wave given to Lucas. Throw to the plate from Merrill. Not in time. And in one pitch, we're tied in the 10th.
Well, how about that? Jonathan Clase is starting to look more comfortable in that batter's box.
1 out, the 0-2. Line, left field, base hit. Blue Jays have the winning run in scoring position. Bichette with 2 hits today. 1 more hit should win it for the Blue Jays. 5-5, 1 out, bottom of the 10th.
Got him. Looking for something other than the fastball. And the fastball is what he got. 2 down here at the bottom of the 10th inning. Robert Suarez trying to move us to the 11th inning. Ahead of Guerrero. And Vladdy sends that one in the air straight away right field. His boyhood friend is there. And on to the 11th. Sheets with his 3rd career multi-home run day. He has driven in 4. Looking for 5. And Sheets serves it up the middle. Into center field and a base hit. Machado will come in to score the go-ahead run, and Gavin Sheets strikes again.
Have a day in the big leagues, Gavin Sheets.
Padres went back ahead in the 11th, and now Toronto will send Dalton Varsho to the plate.
Hit sharply down the first baseline. Fair ball rolling into the right field corner. Vladdy coming in to score. Varsho sprinting into second. He's trying for 3rd. Relay is not in time. RBI triple for Dalton Varsho, and the Blue Jays tie it at 6 with the winning run 90 feet away. It's felt about 5 times today like the Blue Jays were going to win the game. It's felt 3 or 4 times like they were going to lose it. This is a massive opportunity. Swinging a bouncing ball through the whole left side. Blue Jays win. Blue Jays win. Nathan Lucas, the hero, in a 7-6 extra inning walk-off to sweep the Padres.
Another big moment for Lucas, a game winner in the bottom of the 11th.